trust the process. That was my big takeaway from my session at my business coach's meeting this morning. And he was taking a lot of reference out of Ecclesiastes chapter 3. And if you read that, it talks about there's a time for everything, a season for every activity under the sun. And if you think about harvest, seed time and harvest, then you have to understand, trust the process. Now, you have to look at the seeds that you have planted. What are the seeds that you have planted? Now, for me, example, I have planted seeds of content creation. I've planted seeds of financial investment. I have planted seeds of relationship building. Or if you want to take it more literally, let's say you planted an apple seed, okay? So you have to trust the process because there is a season for everything. And when you plant, it's not the same time for the harvest. There's a time in between. But here was the other thing that he said that was very interesting to me. We have to be intentional about planting seeds, but weeds, they just show up. Weeds just show up. You don't have to plant weeds, but weeds want the same space and nutrients of the seeds. If we're not intentional about not only planting the seeds, but about taking care of the weeds, getting rid of them, you will not get a harvest. So between planting the seeds, which is intentional, doing the work all in between seed time to harvest is all intentional, but things like weeds don't need any effort to show up. So trust the process, because depending on what you have planted is what you're going to get. You can't plant an apple seed and expect orange trees. So if the harvest you're currently enjoying or living through is not what you have wanted, check back in time. What seeds did you plant? And also remember, some seeds take a longer time to bring to harvest. The other thing too is you can't just plant one time. So if you've planted one time and you've enjoyed the harvest, if you have not continued to plant seeds, then you will not continue to have a harvest. So trust the process was my big takeaway, because would I like a quicker harvest, a bigger harvest, a continuous harvest? Yes. And so I have to also be aware of trusting the process, because I have planted seeds and I have enjoyed a harvest, and I'm looking forward to more. And I hope you are benefiting from this share, because it blessed me and I wanted to bless you as well.